Jesse was quite the guy. He was a really, I don't know, he just was my life because my husband was working all the time, and Jesse and I spent all these hours together. And I had him under the desk usually, writing in the den, and I had my little yellow pads of paper, and I just wrote. And I wrote and I wrote and I wrote until I finished whatever I thought was this book. And I put it into a 3-ring binder. I remember I was working at Fidelity, and I had it as a demonstration of something that nobody knew what you did. It was that, hidden talent day or something like that. And then it went on the shelf. So here we go. Ever since I can remember, oh no, this is not what I wanted to read. Sorry. Oh, this is the preface. In 1994, boy, that was a long time ago, I wrote a story about my precious golden Jesse. We spent many years together as two kindred spirits, and he became a source of constant joy and companionship. Jesse seemed to possess an intelligence that transcended the normal dog persona, and I began to wonder how he thought about his life and how he might tell me what he was thinking. Through Jesse's loving eyes and body language, I am certain that I have captured his unspoken description of his feelings and perceptions as good boy Jesse. Imagine what it's like to be a golden retriever as you settle into a comfortable chair to read this book. Just think about the possibilities of running on the beach with the wind in your face, chasing a green tennis ball, catching it in your mouth, and then dropping it on the sand. I can sense that you're smiling now and may even be waiting for me to throw the ball across the water so you can swim out to grab it and bring it back, hoping to play this game over and over. This is the nature of a golden, like that of a child who is carefree and only entertained with the simple things of life. When you finish reading this page, close your eyes again and picture how it would feel to have 4 legs and an innocent love of adventure. After you have opened your eyes and you are human again, pretend that Jesse is close by your side and start reading. If you concentrate very hard on each word, you may even hear the low rumble in his throat as he shares his life with you. You can close your eyes now, but don't fall asleep until you read all about good boy Jesse. So that was the intro. Did people want to come in? No. They're probably wondering what we're doing. And then one of my favorite short chapters is all about stairs, because I was fascinated with Jesse running up and down the stairs. So before we take another step, I'd like to talk a little bit about stairs. And this is Jesse talking. First, I would love to meet the person who invented them and ask them why they didn't consult with me on the design. I think an escalator is much easier, of course. The fact is that dogs have 4 legs. Should I start with my left front paw, my right front paw, or just use both of them and pounce like a rabbit? The answer is to simply walk up those stairs 1 step at a time. That's it. I have been practicing every day for almost 3 years and have become a professional stair climber. The challenge, however, is going down. You try it. First, get down on your hands and knees. Just looking down the stairs could make you change your mind, and you will stay right where you are. If you are as courageous as I am, you would take a deep breath, lift your hands off the floor, and walk down those stairs like an expert. When you reach the landing, you will quickly agree that dogs deserve an Olympic gold medal for stair walking. I admit I was not picture perfect the first time I tried. The rhythm is tricky, and the timing is critical, and my tail gets me in trouble. Mom and Dad have quite a laugh watching me. They think I look like a rocking horse. bouncing down the stairs. This is quite humbling for good boy Jesse, the practically perfect dog. And there's good boy Jesse on the stairs.
You know,
It was a
makes me
tricky
so
deal.
sad to hear about this. I just get so sad.
Yeah.
Because of Jesse?
I want him here now.
Well, he was quite the guy. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be able to have all these little memories all in a book. Yeah. And I don't know if there's any, does anyone want to hear one more?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, it's lovely hearing you speak it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just trying to think which one would be an interesting one. Christmas is way too long. And actually, the last part, the last chapter is really cool. And it's called Dreams. I picture myself as a very famous author. And this is Jessie talking. I am traveling all over the world with Mom and Dad. We are going to schools, lecturing about the importance of dogs in the family. We are invited to appear on morning, afternoon, and late night talk shows. We are recognized wherever we go as the good boy Jesse family. It's wonderful. And of course, we're all wearing dark sunglasses. We remind people to appreciate what they have and to be lucky that they are alive. We spread the message of peace to all warring nations. We are like a cool breeze on a hot summer day. Great. Suddenly I awake. I blink my eyes and look around and realize that I've been dreaming for a long time. What an incredible imagination for a dog. I will tell you one more time. I'm not just an ordinary dog. Or am I? I think I'll let you be the judge. As I end my book, I am certain that you will always have a warm place in your heart for good boy Jesse. By the way, that low rumble in my throat that you may have heard from time to time means I love you. It's the best way for me to communicate all my inner gratitude for the love and attention I get from my human friends. I'll leave you here with a lick and a promise. The lick is a big wet one right on your cheek, and the promise is that you will always look at any dog and know why they were put on this earth. The answer is in their eyes and the low rumble in their throat. So I have the chills right now, and
You two write beautifully.
well, thank you. Thank you. And it's just great. I have Jesse's alphabet here and his dog resume, and he's ready to rock and roll. He talks about breakfast. And the one thing that I did add, this is the last thing I'll do. Remember we did this on the trolley ride, Carol.
Oh, right.
Carol was busy filming. But I wrote a little song for Jesse after I had finished the book, and here it is. Jesse's song, and we'll finish with that. I did the lyrics. They didn't really come out so well. The music, that is. The music was, sounded like an Irish jig. So, so I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to read it. Come lay by my side, Jessie dear. Come stay with me for a while. We can stare at the sea and smell the salt air. Let me feel your warm body next to mine. Shall I tell you a story of squirrels and birds? Do you know where the ducks sleep at night? Let's run on the sand and discover a treasure that waits for us like an angel in the light. Come lay by my side, Jessie dear. Come stay with me for a while. We can stare at the sea and smell the salt air. Let me feel your warm body next to mine. Let's walk side by side, Jessie boy. Your sweet soul has touched my heart. We'll hug the wind in silence, you and me, Jessie boy. It was love at first sight from the start. Come lay by my side, Jessie dear. Come stay with me for a while. We can stare at the sea and smell the salt air. Let me feel your warm body next to mine.
Oh, that was the best.
And
that was really.
I think the reason for that little song was that Jesse and I used to walk in the willows, Salem willows, by the Juniper Cove, and we would sit on those benches there. And you know, a golden retriever, they do anything you want to do, and they'll stay with you for as long as you want. So we would just sit there and stare. We would just, I don't know what we were doing, but we were looking out at the water, and the two of us would sit there and stare. And I just got that feeling that I love that feeling whenever I go there. I feel his presence because we were there for so many years. And I think that a bigger picture of life from this book is really to enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your dog, enjoy your family, whatever you want to enjoy. Just really get the most out of it. And this dog seemed to me to just be happy all the time. And I think that's what I was struggling with at the time, was I wasn't so happy. And this dog was just my life. So that's it.
That's lovely.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
Nice.
yeah. And that's it. So thank you so much for listening.
Oh.